Our last video was about creating a second table and putting in where the foreign keys are. So I just want to show you that here is the table filled out now. A couple of other points that I could have made was that we could have put people's email address in. So if we wanted to, we could add a new table in there called email address. The other thing we could do is break home address up into street number, street name, street type, suburb, postcode, state and country if we wanted to. In these videos you'll see why that's a good idea later on when we start doing a thing called mail merging, but we're not going to do that at the moment. This video is all about creating the third table, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a third table that's about interests about our student. So the next thing we're going to do is create a table, and this one's going to be called student underscore favorites and underscore TVL, and what we're going to have in this is all of our students' favorites information. So first thing we do is we put in there favorites underscore ID, and that can be an auto number. Now the foreign key is going to be student ID again, and that has to be a number, and then we can put in there our favourite. So we might put in their favourite movie, and that's going to be short text. We're going to put in there song maybe, or maybe we'll just do something simple today. We'll just do band, favourite colour, favourite food, and you can go in there and put in there all sorts of things that are your favourites, you know, animal, you know, sport, all those sort of things you can do. But because I'm trying to make this as quickly and as simply as possible, I'm just going to do that. You'll notice that these are all, I'm going to leave them, but you can change those around. You can do input masks if you want to, but there's not really much there what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is now populate that with data, and you can see that you know, one point that I might want to make is that student ID, this might be student number 3's favourite things, this might be student number 4. It doesn't, student ID doesn't have to be in order as such, you know, and I've only got 4 students in my data, but you can see there that the favourites IDs are all in order, but the student ID is not. That doesn't matter. So I'm going to put some data in. I'm going to stop this video, put some data in this. But where you should be at is creating these 3 tables and putting some data in it. You might even want to ask your friends or your students beside you to put in their information for you so that you can create this database yourself. And then we'll move on to creating what's known as relationships. So I'm going to stop this, put some data in it, then I'll talk to you about the next thing